Hey, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Hi. Well, about a year ago, a little over a year ago, I took you over our beautiful truck, which we were so proud of, so clean, and we bought it in the dry weather, and it stayed that way. It just used to get a little bit dusty. Hello, Poggy. Hello, baby. How are you? My good morning to Poggy. So, this is what it's like now in the wet weather, and believe me, this is actually clean to what it usually is on a daily basis. And I wanted to show you that the mud actually is quite a problem, because it compacts inside this. The mud goes into here, obviously, as I'm driving along down to the road, compacts in here, and in there you've got the disc brakes. So it's not, whereas at one time I used to not think too much about it, now I see that the steering is affected, the balance goes out, because it's got so much in there, and the mud has dried. So all of this now is dry, so it has to be pressure washed off there, and it really is a problem. And as I say, the truck is actually clean compared to what it usually is, but I'll take you and show you the other side, because the other side, we really, for some reason, the way that it's made up on this side is different to the other side, and so the mud can compact in a different way. If you look over here, of course, it's the same. And you can see that the tire actually looks bald, because all of the mud has been compacted into there, and then it dries. So it's a problem. Now this side is different. You can see build up of mud there, and see how it builds up in here too. It all gets thrown up into there. Plus, look, this is just a big, look there, that's a big chunk of mud that's in there, and that's on the suspension. So steering and everything is all affected by that, and still haven't got nearly all of it. Look, still got huge lumps of it there, and it's all, see, now can you see the marks on there? That shows where it's been up against the disc. So it's a problem, and it's a problem that has to be addressed almost on a daily basis, you know. See how it all flies up. And the other thing, you have to let go after a while. I wanted it to be, obviously, to be so perfect, but you can see it goes along, and all of this is then brushed up against. It's all like this for a very good reason. Look, because along the road, which is 2 miles, that we try to keep it so that it's not scratching up against the truck, but it really is very, very difficult. So let's look under here. Now when I go and clean it, I always get it, and I try to get all of that mud there. Now in the UK this will be a problem. This will be rotting the car away, because in with that crap would be stuff that had come up from the road, and they put salt on the road in the UK, and that would all be there, and it would be a real little poultice of salt and mud rotting the truck away. See in here, show you in the back. See now, I've actually been and made a really good job of getting the mud down off there, but if you look how it's all impacted, this was totally caked up with mud, all gone hard. And this, for those of you who are interested, not everybody is, but this is a computerized system of suspension. It's not the normal leaf spring suspension that you would get on a Ranger truck. That's why they made it into the Raptor. They did a lot of different stuff to this truck in order to make it worthy of another name and designation. It's got the far bigger wheels and tyres on there. Each of these tyres, wheels, when you change that wheel, it weighs about 70 or 80 pounds. And when it's got, how many pounds, make a guess how many pounds of clay, earth, that stuff there that I just picked out from underneath, this stuff here, how many pounds of that do you think you can get compacted into that? A lot, believe me. So that, when if you're trying to take that tyre off in the road, you'd be looking at something that weighed over 100 pounds. And so we are having to let go of keeping it perfect. At some point when we finally, in maybe a year ahead, we might be able to have some serious work done on the road. And when that happens and we're not kicking up all of this mud all the time, we'll probably have a bottom half repaint. See, and get rid of all of this. It's very sad for me, because I did enjoy, this was a dream truck for me, but look at it. What we don't do with this truck is we don't overload it like we have with the others. With the others, they were mercilessly overloaded, and going up and down that road, no truck can stand. It just can't withstand that. But look at the mud here. This is on the other side. Yes, Yoda. Good morning, Yoda. Hello there, baby. Okay. Seeing it's disc brakes all around, so they all go in there and get impacted around, compacted I should say. So I'm just about to clean it now, but I don't have a pressure washer, so I won't be able to clean this here. But I'll make a half-hearted attempt at cleaning some of the bodywork off so it doesn't look so disgraceful. When we met with a cop a few weeks ago, and he realized that it was us that owned this, he said, now we know who drives the dirty Raptor. But it is like this from one drive up that bund road, and as I say, this was a pretty good drive on this particular occasion. So that's a little look. Of course, it's not possible to keep the mud out of the interior, so that gets to be a mess too, if you're looking there, which is sad. I keep these for doing for tying materials on. This is left by one of the kids. Let me put it there. But in order to keep our road kind of cut back, I keep this in the truck. Keep it under there. It's not a weapon, it's so that I can cut trees. Very often we've had a fallen tree there, and we've had to walk and borrow a bolo and cut the tree out of the path. Very often bushes. When it's very heavy rain, the sides, all of the brushwork at the sides of the road, on the way down to the main road, they start to lean inwards, and that's when we get the scratches. And of course we realise what has to be cut back after it's already done the damage. Oh, this was a bad one here. So I'll have a look at what I can do with this today. Hi. And then go from there. Hi. I can hear a little voice. There she is, a little voice and a little girl. She's treating Ryder like he's a doll. Okay, thanks for looking in. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Bye for now. Say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye. She can say bye-bye.